right, the TSA is expecting the busiest Thanksgiving ever, with more than 18 million Americans set to travel ahead of the holiday. Kurt Knutsson, the CyberGuy, is here with some apps to help you avoid holiday travel headaches. Hey, Kurt.
Hey, good morning,
This is so awesome. You were telling me about all these. Let's start with the first one, the Flighty app.
Yeah, before you leave your house for any travel, whether it's Thanksgiving or the rest of the holiday, Flighty is an app that's pretty amazing. It will track your flight. It can predict if your flight is going to be delayed in many cases. It's a very powerful tool because it gives you alternatives to flying as well.
And it'll track it for 3 days in advance so you can see.
Yeah, they'll notice like, uh-oh, this plane might be having some trouble by the time it becomes your flight.
Okay, and then it'll give you options for another flight. That's great. All right, what about My Radar?
I love this. My Radar is an app that pilots use, and it can show you the turbulence that you're likely to encounter while you're on a flight going from A to B. I used it last night, and it was spot on accurate. So I knew not to have a full cup of coffee when we were hitting the bumps.
And to put your seatbelt on, right?
Exactly.
What about Find My?
I love this. I mean, we have this. If you have an iPhone, everybody has Find My on their phone. And the AirTags that have now come down in price, everybody's putting those in their luggage. Well, what we're finding is that airlines aren't on the same page. So you might end up at your Thanksgiving destination and you say, well, wait a minute, one of my 3 bags I checked are missing. Let me look on my Find My app. You show it to an airport worker and they'll say, oh, well, we'll send it to you. Don't do that. Don't leave the airport. If the airline's not being cooperative with you, use your Find My app with the airport police and they'll help you locate your bag so you can leave the airport and have it with you.
So call the airport police. They don't mind helping you with
If the airlines are not helping you, see if the police will.
Okay. Expert Flyer.
This is an amazing app because when you're at the airport, something happens on Thanksgiving travel, you get a glitch, a delay, your flight gets canceled. You open up this app, and it's a subscription there's like $5 a month, and it's the best $5 I spent. And this thing will show you exactly what other flight options are available. So then you can walk up to the airline counter, and they're not going to show you all these. They're not going to tell you all these options. You can say,
especially if it's with another carrier.
Right. If it's with another carrier and it's the airline's fault and not weather, it's an operational thing, this app will actually tell you that. And then it'll tell you, you could say, hey, I see there's another flight in 2 hours. Can you put me on that? And they sort of have to.
They have to do it. Okay. What about VPN?
So it's a category. So VPNs, virtual private network. So we're shopping over the holidays on our phones. We're in public Wi-Fi zones like airports and on airplanes. You want to have a VPN that sort of puts you in a security bubble so that using your credit card or talking about, certain things, that becomes your business, nobody else's business. VPNs also prevent censorship of your words online. So regionally, sometimes apps will work in certain areas and won't in another.
Right, like if you're in Europe and you want to watch Netflix.
Exactly. So you can see your favorite movie no matter where you are because a VPN pretends you're at home.
Got it. Okay, that's nice. And it protects your credit card if you use it in an airport, right?
Yeah, it really does. And I have a whole list of the best VPNs. You can see what might be right for you at cyberguy.com. And our favorite weather app.
Our favorite one.
And I will tell you, from the beginning, Fox Weather has an amazing app. I use it every day, and it's not because we work here. It's actually a really, really good app.
Yeah, it helps me when I'm predicting what to wear. My family's like, what is the weather going to be like in New York when we come up?
And for the hyper-local that you're going to need, that forecast for the parade on Thursday, use the Fox Weather app, and you'll see, is it actually going to rain out your parade? And if not, we know where you can get an umbrella.
All right. And what is your website? If you missed any of these apps, they're on his website.
Yeah, go to cyberguy.com. We'll show you the best, how to stay protected and how to get to where you're going with the travel apps.
Okay, good deal.
Good to see
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you.